Hi guys, so we're going to start a difficult topic this week showing animal relationships. So as we still go back, I'm going to do some review on food chains and food webs. I wanted to go into the next thing. It's pronounced symbiosis. So I'm going to break it down for you. Symbiosis definition is a long-term interactive. So think about friends or family you interact with. It's long term. So it's not something just day by day. It's a relationship between different organisms in a habitat. So as we move from food chains to food webs, this is still showing how animals interact in a habitat, but it's a long-term relationship. There are three different types of symbiosis. Okay, so symbiosis is already a hard word. There's three types. It's pronounced commensalism, mutualism, and parasitism. Okay, we're going to start with the one, it's called commensalism. Commensalism. That is when two organisms are having a relationship in a habitat. One organism benefits and gets something from it. The other organism, it gets nothing. It's not being helped and it's not being harmed. So it'll make more sense as I do some examples at the end of this PowerPoint, but I'm just going to kind of go through the definitions first. The second type is pronounced mutualism. This is always the one that the kids do really well on. It's when two organisms both benefit from each other. Think about your friendships with your friends. It's not a good friendship if you're not getting something out of it, nor is your friend. So this is when organisms both benefit. And the third type of symbiosis is parasitism. That's when one organism gets something from the other, and the other organism is being harmed. So if we start with this example, kind of read it. So the bees get some pollen. You got to ask yourself, are they both benefiting? One benefiting, one's being harmed, or one is not harmed or getting anything from it? Think about, do you think it's commensalism, mutualism, or parasitism? That's when one's being harmed. The answer is mutualism. They're both getting something from it. The bee's getting pollen, and the flower is able to pollinate or reproduce and keep it going. So that type of symbiosis, they're both benefiting from each other. Let's try another one. Read it. Are they both benefiting? One benefiting? Or one's being not harmed, not hurt, but it's not getting anything? Or is one organism in this habitat being harmed? What type of symbiosis? Commensalism, mutualism, or parasitism? The answer is mutualism. They're both getting benefited from it. One is being hidden from its lovely predators, and the other one is getting a place to live. This is a hard concept, so we're going to definitely break it down and each day do some examples. This one, I gave you the answer, commensalism, because this is the hardest one I know from experience that kids really struggle with. Commensalism is one is benefited, and the other one, the other organism, is not hurt, but it's not getting anything out of the relationship. So the Arctic fox follows caribou while they forage for grasses. The caribou, on the left, dig in the snow to get the grasses. Once the caribou digs up the soil, the fox comes and hunts some of the underground. So the fact that the caribou are digging, they're going to do that anyway for themselves. They're not doing it for the fox. The fox isn't hurting the